Almost everyone that replaces their social life with Discord absolutely hates the new Discord mobile update. But what if I told you Discord is healing? Believe it or not, those poor developers at Discord are working on a bunch of experimental features that fix all the problems people have with the app. And the first problem with the mobile app that Discord is planning on addressing is the fact that you probably lost a lot of your muscle memory. This person on Reddit is complaining that DMs aren't in the good old normal place that they used to be. Because if you go on the old Discord mobile app, if you swipe from the left, you see all your servers and your DMs. However, in the new application, you have to press the specific messages button. When you get pinged like 30 times and you get 5 DM bomb threats, it can be a little hard to manage. But ladies with gentle hands, Discord has just the solution for me. Because what they're doing is they're working on an experiment, and thank you to Discord Experiments Hub, I'll have their server linked in the description. Move this over. They're working on an experiment called the Nav Experiment, U-bar. These name descriptions suck, but basically what it does is that in your Discord, you will now have this little bar down here. This is the Nav bar, new and improved. And in fact, this revolutionary feature gets even more revolutionary. This is the grounded U-bar. Wait, what am I even talking about? This doesn't even solve the problem I was talking about. Well, this for you bar is a distraction because if I move up, you see that, ladies and gentlemen? At the very top, you get your DMs button and your server list, just like the old UI. And in fact, we don't have to look at photos, everyone. This is 2024. I have a video. You could see he swipes it open. You can see messages, your server, just like the old application. Now, I know I'm being cheeky and making it sound like some revolutionary feature, but honestly, a lot of people, including myself, this is just gonna fix your muscle memory. But if you're used to the new UI, then sucks to suck. It's the way she goes. And for all those Discord users with massive muscles like myself, or a really strong muscle memory, you can have either or, you might have been absolutely insulted like this person on Reddit about the swipe to reply feature. Because you see, in the old Discord app, if you swipe from the right, you would view the members tab. And now, if you do it on the mobile app, you're gonna reply to someone. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I hate talking to people. I'm an antisocial Discord degenerate. This is a facade I put on to try and seem cool. I'm a loser. Now, here's the thing. The objectively incorrect people that like swipe to reply want this feature. But people like me that are 100% correct, we don't want the swipe to reply feature. What is Discord gonna do? It's called the swipe to view members list experiment. And if I turn on this experiment, if you go into your settings, then you press chat settings, it adds this new option where you can basically turn on or off swipe to reply. And you'll see I have it off right now. And if I go back to my Discord and I go into chat and I swipe, I am swiping to reply because the experiment doesn't work. But hey, you know, it doesn't work, but it shows that Discord is thinking about doing something about it, which makes people like me happy. But it's not just me that's happy. In fact, if you go on r/Discord app, people are rejoicing. 300 upvotes about this new feature. And in the comments, people are extremely happy. The world of Discord is at peace. You have options. You have customization. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, this video is not over yet because there are still problems with the Discord mobile app. And it is specifically highlighted in this massive Reddit post with a title that I'm not going to read because it's too long. So instead, we're going to look at the photo. This person is complaining about the fact that if you go on your Discord app right now, you might need to add a photo by pressing on this plus button and then clicking on photos. This whole chat cluster with buttons is an absolute mess. And in fact, it's actually more of a mess than you think because in the comments, someone said that they keep on switching buttons randomly. And do you want to know why they keep on switching buttons randomly? It's because the experiment, it's called Omnibar Experiment. Do you see what's on the screen right now? There are 6 different customization options just for this little bar. And one of those options has it where it has the plus sign where you need to press on it to upload an image. There's another option where there's a separate media button, which if we go back to this Reddit post, it seems like that's what this person wants, but Discord genuinely cannot win because this person made a post where they said that they need a wider phone because look how many buttons show up on their phone when they're trying to message someone. Now, no offense to this person, but I think they're just complaining for the sake of complaining because I turned on the experiments where I have all of these buttons. It's a cluttered mess. I agree with them. But when you start typing, the message bar just fills up the whole screen. But you can't win with Discord users. Discord is basically trying to make a product for someone that can't make up their mind. And if you're a curious little kitten, in the context of Discord, I don't think I should say kitten. That sounds a little creepy. But for the rest of the options in the Omnibar experiment, it changes how these slash commands look. So when you click on plus and press app launcher, you can just see slash commands, or you'll see this new app launcher. Discord users are already going to complain about this app launcher, and I think I was the one that actually complained about this. That's ironic and also depressing. But chances are you might be laying in bed at night, texting the homies goodnight on Discord and maybe sending them a little bit of a kiss. But there's a little bit of a problem. Your screen might be so bright that you're basically looking at the sun. And this person on Reddit is complaining that the colors are just too harsh and is giving them a headache. Now, this could just be seen as Discord users complaining for the sake of complaining. They're like people on Twitter that have nothing else better to do with their lives. But genuinely, the colors of an app are actually really important because if you're visually impaired, having colors change in an application might make them harder to see, which is an objective issue. It's not complaining, people can't see the app. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the most handsome man at Discord, Brandon, has an announcement to make. And no, he's not announcing him being single. In fact, his announcement is that in the Discord iOS beta, you now have a slider to change your contrast. Are you at all excited? No, you're probably not. But there's not just one slider. Oh, yes, sir, there's two. Now, why am I giddy about two different sliders in a Discord app? Well, if I go to my settings and I go to accessibility, I have the contrast and saturation sliders. And why should I or even you care about these two settings even though you don't have any visual impairment? Well, it's because you can customize colors. Here's the thing, you can mess around with this contrast slider to basically make the app look more black and white, which is really good for dark mode, like it's great, but you can also change the saturation slider, which helps turn down that eyeball blasting blue color into something a lot more muted. Or if that's not your style, you can pump your contrast and saturation up the wazoo. I don't care what you do, I'm not your dad. But when I go into chat, you will see that embeds and links are a little bit muted, but it just looks really nice. It is extremely nice on your eyes. To be honest, Brandon, I genuinely love this feature. It's great for people that need the accessibility because they can't see the app or it gives them headaches. And for nerds like me that like to customize stuff, it's just more customization. It is genuinely a win-win feature. All right, everyone, say goodbye to Brandon. Bye-bye, Brandon, because I'm moving on to my next thing that I'm going to rant about. A Discord degenerate like me has multiple Discord accounts. I have one for my YouTube channel. I have one for talking to my non-existent friends, and I have one for leaking military documents. And here's the thing, back in October of 2022, Advaith showed that an account switcher is coming to Discord Mobile. Remember, back in 2022. And if I go on my iPhone right now, there is the account switcher experiment. And this feature might already be available on Android, but I'm a boomer that can barely use my iPhone anyways, so Android would be like impossible to use. But when this feature comes out, if it does, you just need to press and hold on the bottom right of the Discord app over your profile, and it should pop up your status, but underneath that, it should show you accounts that you can switch to, and you can manage accounts and add a new account. The reason why this has taken so long and has been announced in 2022 and hasn't made it into the app is probably because dealing with notifications would be a massive headache and probably unreliable, but it is confirmed that Discord is working on it and it's something to look forward to in like 2030. And finally, there's one last little tweak for you Discord nerds that just love minor changes. Discord is changing how channels look. Before, if you go to your channels, you'll see that the server name covers the banner, there's buttons everywhere, and you can't see if people are typing. However, with this new experiment, it's glow up season, baby. You got a slim, sexy design. The YouTube algorithm's gonna think I'm talking about some model or something, but you can see the UI looks a lot more slimmer, and you can also see when people are typing, which is really nice. Taking a step back, if it wasn't obvious, Discord is working on features to try and improve their mobile app, whether it be changing buttons around, changing the location of things, allowing you to swipe to reply and have customization. Discord does listen to user feedback. But anyways, gamers, I literally just got a text from my divorce lawyer and my wife is taking everything I own. So I'm gonna go get that sorted. I'm gonna beg her not to leave me. Anyways, bye-bye, I love you. Mwah!